It's the Football Daft podcast with Ewan and Grado, episode 10. It's now time for Who Are You, where we bring in a mystery guest who Grado needs to identify. And what I can say about this mystery guest is that he has been in one of my favourite movies of all time. He's been in a whole host of TV shows in Scotland, and I've seen his cock, I've seen his balls, I've seen his ass, and he likes to use the swear word every now and again as well. He's also very famous for stage shows. It's the one and only Simon Weir, one of Scotland's best known actors. Hello there, Simon.
Hello there, Van. And best and also most available actors today as well. Somebody's fucking cancelled, haven't they, to get me in? Hello everyone, how you doing?
You've been around for a wee while, Simon.
Yeah, man.
You've done a whole host of things over the years.
I think part of it is just stay alive. You know what I mean? Part of it with an acting career is stay alive because it will come back again. So you get through periods where you're dead busy and then you get quiet periods as well, and that's when you have to do a lot of stage work. But no, it's been good. The credits start to rack up again, plus the fact you get old. And when you get old, I had a whole career of playing young Neds, and now I play old Neds. Old gangsters as well. Anything with leather jackets and motorbikes, I'm your man. But I'm getting into that kind of budgie territory now. Uh-huh. So the voice is obviously, all those years of abuse, the voice is certainly matching the fucking face. So I intend to work until I die.
Do you still get a buzz from acting, Simon?
Totally. I mean, it's the one thing. You try other things. I've had businesses, I've run shops, I was obsessed with football, but it's just one of the things that you just keep coming back to because you love it. There's no better job in the world when you're working. When you're not working, it's tough. That's when you decide whether this is a career for you. And lots of people fall by the wayside then. But I've kept going, and I started when I was a child, so that's over 30 years I've been doing it.
Wow.
Yeah, man, 32
And you've done
years.
all the big TV shows that Scotland's ever produced.
Absolutely.
You've done them all.
Done them all, and then you don't work after it. Once you've done Monarch of the Glen, silence for a year.
So that was such a huge hit,
it was
Monarch of the
massive.
Glen.
It's that 9 o'clock Sunday slot as
Aye.
well, so that really hasn't been filled. And what I always find with Scottish television particularly, the one trick we're missing, you've got it with Outlander, but the one trick you're missing is at the time we had High Road, and then you had Monarch of the Glen, you had series that showed Scottish countryside. Mm-hmm. That's what sells abroad. That's what people want to see. The unfortunate thing is when you get a soap or a series that's set in a city, it minimalises that as well. So I think it's things that show the Scottish countryside and sort of Scottish country life as well, which is quite representative of a lot of the country. Mm-hmm. There's not something for them that High Road was, and it had run for 25 years. So much so that we were naming a train one week. We named the singer Train one week, and then went on a holiday. And I remember getting the double banked the episodes for some reason. So we'd done like 3 years worth of episodes. Well, this is great. It's going to twice a week. Lies. So it was a Sunday Express. There's a photograph of me sitting outside a hotel in the sun, beautiful sun, in a wee Scotland top, waiting for my holidays. And that was the phone call from the Sunday Express to say, "Do you know your show's been cancelled?"
Just like that.
That was it. So
no warning.
Nobody from STV told us. Nobody. So that's brutal.
That is brutal.
I'd been doing it for about, it ran 8 years. I've been filming it for 6-7 years at that point. So yeah. But then that's the sort of real test. That's when you decide, is this for me?
Yeah. And then you do Monarch of the Glen, which was a huge success.
Massive show.
You must have thought that we're in such a successful show here, the roles are just going to start falling at my feet.
Absolutely. And
scripts are going to be coming through the door left, right and centre. Absolutely.
And then what you realise is exactly as you've said earlier on, you've actually ticked all the shows, you've done all the shows.
Yeah.
You can't, and also I'm a baddie, so I can't go back. And none of the
You're known. You're typecast.
Every show, but that's good. Typecast is good because it means the most important part of typecast is cast.
Mm-hmm. Do you know Grado?
I do know Grado.
Does he know you?
Yeah, because I played football with him. He punched me in the stomach last time, so I'm going to fucking nail him as soon as I see him.
He punched you in the stomach?
Well, I said, let's do something. He came on as a sub. So we play in the Old Firm Greats game.
You're a Celtic man.
I'm a Celtic man. He's a Rangers man, obviously. And he is... So Derek Johnson's their manager. And all you see is a fracas at the side because he refuses to put him on. Because Rangers have got a really good team. Grado comes racing on, and the first thing he does is wallop me in the stomach. Because he wanted some sort of, we're going to do some sort of joke and event.
Aye. So he picked on you?
Doof, bang, right, straight over. But I love him. So I rugby tackled him and pulled his shorts down and everything as well.
So today's revenge.
So
he's going to be brought in here blindfolded. Do you think he'll recognise your voice?
I don't think so.
So would you need to put on a voice?
I might put on a voice just to mess with him.
Do that?
Yeah.
I know you mess with him.
I'm going to mess him right from the start.
Right, okay. And whatever he asks, you answer any way you like.
Yeah.
Really mess with his brain.
Are you sure?
Yeah, anything.
Christ,
right? First thing he's going to do is smell you.
Yeah.
He's then going to touch you.
Yeah.
He's going to figure out whether you're a man or a woman. And then after that, he'll just ask you any question you like, but feel free to mess with his head.
This is like these sort of auditions I had when I was very young, innit? How much do you want the... Oof, is that fucking normal? Where do I put my clothes? Over there on top of mine.
Are you ready to do this, Simon?
I'm ready, see?
Right, Scottish actor Simon Weir is in the studio, and we go and get Grado, who's going to be blindfolded. Will he be able to identify our actor today?
Somebody's getting pumped.
So, a blindfolded Grado is now sat in the studio. He is ready to play Who Are You with our mystery guest, who is now sat to his left. Grado, as we always do, you need to identify whether it's a man or a woman, and to do that, you must smell the mystery guest. So the mystery guest is now leaning forward. If you would like to have a little sniff of the mystery guest, who's now... There you go.
What did I again? Did somebody just growl? Oh no, this is not good. What? I don't like this.
Man or woman?
It's a guy. And I don't like being freaked out like this. And by the way, for a start, I was going to apologise. I don't even know whether I should bring this up now, but somebody just gave me a bit of their KFC there, and I've got grease all over my hands. I never had any hankies or, the wee baby wipes that they give them, so I've not washed my hands or anything. I don't want, and you sound
I'll lick him. You look so vulnerable.
Ah, no! I can't concentrate. I look so. Don't put he's putting his horn on me. He's putting his horn on me. That's never happened. You can put your horn on me if you want, but I've never had that happen to me before. In my mind, I've got a big mad golf person with like contact lenses and like shit that people put around their neck with spikes and all that. That's what you sound like. Oh. That doesn't do any good for my fear.
So you think it's a goth?
I think it's a kind of gothy kind of person. Oh, hold on. Oh my God! No, I know I said that the mind reader cunt was. Oh, stop swearing. I know that I said the mind reader guy was built, but this guy's massive. But you're calm down, mate. You're tension. Oh, I don't know what to do, you and mate.
Question me.
What's your
He's the questioning. Dolly Parton.
What's your plans?
What's your plan? What kind of question is that? What's your plan?
Well, it sounds like he wants to fucking eat me or something.
Domination.
Oh, Ewan, if you've got me another dominatrix or a person that tickles folks' balls and all that and does dungeons, you better stop this, Ewan, make some fed up coming in here every week when it's something to do with sex.
You like Dungeons and Dragons?
No, I don't. I don't like Dungeons and Dragons.
Are your clackers shaved?
Are my clackers shaved?
Shaved.
They're half feeted, half bicked. By that means I used.
Oh, I know.
I used the cheap shop version of Veet and it never worked. So then I used a big razor.
Aye.
We've figured out that
Question me. Ask me something. Ask me something new. Ask me something. Right bad.
Grado. What? Were you in?
Grado.
Oh. Were you in? Oh, were you in something?
Aye, you.
Yeah, I don't like this, mate. What do you...
He just kissed your hand.
Everywhere.
Is that what that was?
Aye.
No, it wasn't in my mouth.
What's your passions?
Leather and lace.
Grado, apart from a t-shirt, he's wearing nothing else.
What? Part of a t-shirt?
Sweaty.
You've got your homos out? No, you have no.
I have. Touch. There you go.
Oh, you bastard! Oh, mate. Come on, do it. What did they know, Ewan?
Well, look, ask him.
It's
Ask
intense.
me something.
But he's playing.
I'm not here for free.
Here, hold on. Can you do other accents?
Don't know, love, which you like me to talk like that in your ear? Want me to come right close to you?
Can you do, hold on, can you do,
It's a game show now, is it, love? What do you want me to do to you?
Hold on, wait there. That's my way again. Oh, can you do a Liverpool accent?
I don't know, but that's it, you do, because you do that, so don't you do when it's come like that, you know what I mean? It's like a sound. Come, Ed.
Do a camp accent.
I was like, right, and I says that a big Grado, a big top boy. I was like, I pulled his titties off one day. I was like, no. I was like, aye. He says, right in there, in that dancing. I was like, what with that boy? I was like, aye. I says, no, we Stephen was there, no, we Chelsea. I was like, no, he can't be in the same dress room. And he hasn't opened the door, and there he was, and he was wanking a dug.
Oh, fuck, I don't know who it is.
Or a legal problem.
You never say, probably.
I was.
Every cunt's been in a...
That doesn't narrow it down.
That does not narrow it down.
I'll give you a clue, right? I'll give you a clue. You like to play for Rangers sometimes, but Derek doesn't let you on.
How do you know that?
Because I'm in your dress.
I know who you might be.
In the shower.
I know who you fucking are. Simon Weir.
Fuck.
Is it? Is it Simon Weir?
Have a look.
I got it right. Yeah. Brilliant.
You should have said wank to dug.
Well done, Grado.
Brilliant.
You got it.
How many have you got right?
I got it.
That's the third.
That's good.
Third out of 10.
I liked it with that.
And I good.
Mate, you are good at that, man.
Man in many faces.
That's now one of my new favourites, so it is.
Right.
Were you
The
a
fight-
wee bit worried there, the way he was speaking, the way he was acting? Were you worried it might be something dodgy?
Aye,
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
time, because you and I can't trust you.
No,
Because what
I
happens
wouldn't
is...
ever, because honestly, I was like that, right behind you. Just measuring you up.
Well, he kens folk that can do that.
I know that, but he does that. He does a full open
that-
hand one.
That's why every time I come on here, I get nervous that he's bringing on too many folk that are... there's no...
Grado, here's my advice to you. Don't wear shorts. You're accessible.
No, I need to because I've got a wee injury lot, so I've got
Oh, it's not an injury.
Right, no, it's a fucking injury. Right.
What happened to you?
Not to touch.
I'm not gonna touch.
Oh, no, I fell in the house.
Aye.
No,
So you know each other?
Yes,
Aye,
yes.
aye,
So
aye.
the last time we played in the Old Firm with me, he got on eventually, and we thought we would just do a wee bit of fun for the crowd, and he fucking halved me.
Aye. But, Simon, was that
Arm,
one of
boom,
the...
right over him.
But is that not because see how you're saying about Derek?
Aye.
I don't know if I've said this on the podcast before, right? Do you know what happens in these Old Firm charity games, right? Say Rangers could be winning 6-2, right? Rangers could be winning 6-2. Derek Johnson is the manager. There's 3 minutes to go, and the promoter will be going, Derek, you need to get Grado on for the Waynes.
Yeah.
The Waynes want to see Grado. Derek will go, just wait till we get to 7-2. That's how much he doesn't want to bring me on.
Honestly, what
one
was it
time
like?
he broke me on with the fucking stoppage time, 3 minutes. He broke me on the fucking 92nd minute just for me to go, hey, because I'm that shite and they take it that serious.
They do take it very, very seriously. It's blood and guts, isn't it?
Oh, it's well blood and guts.
Oh my God.
Tell you what, did you play one of the games at the Buffs Park, co-winning Rangers?
Yeah,
Were you there,
yeah.
right?
This is the one we come on to the Celtic song, you know. So it's all done properly. It strips all
Aye.
laid out and everything's all numbered. You're part of the team. There's like 6 pros in each team. You come out, you're like, oh Christ, you're sweating. You come out.
Aye.
You come out. Tommy Sheridan's warm up's the hardest part of the fucking day. You come out, and everyone's taking it seriously. We go into the huddle, but we come out to silence. Every game's an away game.
especially
silence.
especially in
The
co-winning.
Rangers come out. There's fucking fireworks going off. People, yeah, fucking 300 people cheering. Nothing for us.
Speaking of Tommy Sheridan, no. See
Tommy
the
can
Bu-
play still,
See the
man.
Bu- he is a good football
Yeah.
player. See the Buffs Park. I supported co-winning Rangers. I don't know if I spoke this before. I was a co-winning Rangers fan. So when Rangers played away, I went to the Buffs Park.
Right.
So the Buffs Park is kind of like my second Ibrox. I love the place. The last game that was played there, because it got shut down,
right,
was
yeah,
one
yeah.
of the games,
That's right. Mhm.
right? And again, there was about 2 or 3 minutes to go. I get through and goal, something made a cunt of something, right? And I only had to kick the ball, and it went in the net. And for me to score that goal at Buffs Park would have been just the best feeling in the world. My dad was there. I got through and goal. Fucking Tommy Sheridan out of nowhere comes, takes the ball off me. I was like, Tommy, you don't know what you've done, mate.
destroyed me.
Mate, Tommy. And after the game, he was like, oh, sorry, I didn't know that, son. Didn't know that Grado, son. I'm sorry. If I knew that, I would have let you score.
score.
I was devastated,
jeez,
man.
Your moment.
See, at least-
Devastated.
See, at least you've not got Rudy Vata screaming at you in Albania.
He's
beside you.
mega serious.
He said to me last time, why you kick the ball like it's your fucking enemy? I'm not a real player. You kicked it like it's your friend. Love the ball. And then he's 90 yards of me, he's going, yo, fucking why you a man? You play like child, you fucking man.
That is exactly the way he goes on.
This is the fucking supposed to be a charity game.
That's why I hate doing these. That's why I hate doing these. And did you play centre? Did you play centre half? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Rudy is like, he's a big intimidating guy, and he doesn't like, how like, so there were obviously like a couple of jokers, like we've had games where like, Darren Connell for Scott Squad comes
pro
on
celebrity guys come.
They don't that doesn't amuse them at all.
They don't like it.
Nah, they're like, you shouldn't be in this part. Oh, come on. Hiya, great to see you. That. Big fan of your work and all this. They're not into it at all. They're still mega off for it.
Seriously, yeah. But these guys, it was explained to me last time, these guys are winners. They're winners with a playing tiddlywinks at home with their kids.
Was Rudy Watt a winner?
Rudy was a winner in an unsuccessful team. In a difficult period. Rudy's story is quite something as well. Rudy's story about coming to Scotland is amazing. Get him on one time. It's amazing.
We should. That's such a good story because he's. I don't think he left, didn't he?
Let's not ruin it.
Let's not ruin Rudy Watt's story.
Get Rudy on.
Does he live in Scotland?
Aye, mate.
Get him on. Get him on.
But be prepared for fucking. He'll give you a terrible time. You better be on your game that day. This is not a fucking show.
That's the way it goes on. That's the way he goes
Call
on.
yourselves professionals. He's great though, man. But he's immaculate. He's fucking immaculate. But the players are great. It's just great mixing it with them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And in the showers with them all, and then
that's the best part.
We have some great fun. Grado comes in.
I come in.
We'll slap each other's willies.
Oh,
look at the size of that. It tasted like a prawn.
Shared towels.
Oh, absolutely. There's only one towel. I'll get it.
Simon.
Well, it isn't the Celtic dress them. I fucking don't know about yours. But we have fun regardless of the score. It's a fun day.
I'm going to get your thoughts on Neil Lennon and Celtic. The season just about to kick off in just a second, but I need to ask you very quickly about your part in Trainspotting 2. For me, one of the iconic moments in the movie where you are in bed with a woman who's wearing a large dildo.
On the bed with a woman.
On the bed
we
with a
never
woman.
got into the bed
Yeah,
because
on
I'm
the
all
bed.
about action.
Yes, you're on the bed and there's a woman with a dildo on who's
Huge.
about to give it to you, big style. You then have a confrontation with Sick Boy,
I do.
and we see your penis, we see your balls, we see your ass. It's a very funny scene, very intimidating scene. But I've seen it like 5-6 times that movie.
I love it.
Exactly.
Great film. Did Danny Boyle have to persuade you greatly to get your tackle out and your bum out and all that?
Not at all. So the story of it was we went for a casting with Gail Stevens, the casting director, and there was 3 or 4 parts we're reading for. And if you see the film, there's not a lot of parts in it. It's really about the boys coming back, and that's what everyone wants to see. So there's doctor parts, and there's this, and then there's the other guy, there's Gordon Kennedy's part, who's also getting pumped. He's a headmaster.
That's right.
And he's part of this scam as well. But they said to me that we want something that's going to terrify us. I went, right, cool, and I read it. Nude scene. No, no bother, nude scenes. There's a nude scene in every one of Danny Boyle's films because he likes to even up the score. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Women have been doing nude scenes for years, so there's no big deal. It's not, it's not a big taboo anymore, but it's quite full on. He said, so then he came for the next audition, it was called in a week later, and I'm standing with a couple of pals, and he went, Simon, I'll see you in a minute. And the guy went, oh, he fucking likes you, doesn't he? And right, magic went in, he went, so Simon basically, and all I remember him saying was, if we offer you the part, I don't remember anything else after that. It was something about, there's just cowboy boots, that's your fucking costume. And magic. Did it, he said, it terrified me, so I fucking terrified him. And they went, great. So I knew I'd got it. So when
Just from that moment.
From the moment, you just know, sometimes. Auditions, it's one of these things that you go into, you have so many, you go, fuck, I've nailed that. And you never hear from them again. But there's ones that you do terrible and you know. But
that communication with Danny.
Something about it. Because he's not a time waster. He goes, you're fucking great for this.
Yeah.
So you got in, and it was Irvin that got us into the audition in the first place.
Right.
So Irvin's a pal of mine. We've been pals since the Acid House. Another nude scene. I'll send you a wee clip. You like that, didn't you? And, so I had previous in nudie territory with
So how does one prepare for a scene like that where you've got Sick Boy?
You train a lot, man. You first of all, you're going to be nudie.
Yeah.
And it's going to be obviously it's the most awaited, eagerly awaited sequel.
Yeah.
For 20 years. So you need to. I was training 3 times a day, and just strip the fat, just look really tight.
Fear in case you get a boner?
No, not at all. Because that was my boner. Cheeky bastard! It's got a bone in it. My mouth tastes all funny.
So how many takes was there of that scene?
Oh, loads, 30.
So you're running around naked for 30 odd scenes.
Stand naked, and eventually the place is so hot that you just don't wear the robe anymore. So there's people, there's guys working on the crew, and I'd known people for 30 years and everything who remember me as a child actor and everything, fucking having their lunch and going, people don't know where to look. So how you doing, Simon?
And were you kempt?
No, I was kempt. Of course, I was kempt. I was tonsorially elegant down there. But eventually, I mean, even doing the scene. So we did the scene, and I walked down so I do the scene with Sick Boy, naked fight, and we roughed all that up because the dialogue was something simple like, "If I see you again, mate, you're going to die." And I said, "Irvin, this is Danny. Can I just rough this up?" He went, "Yeah, of course." So I said, "I see you again, cunt, you fucking die." So
Aye.
he went, "Oh,
What a line. It's a great line.
I wrote that.
You did that line?
That's a buzz, mate.
I wrote that. And he said, "Look, just give us a bit of improvisation at the top." So the first of it is I'm on the bed and she's doing that. She said, "I want the scene to be really different to the other scene because the other scene's quite loving if you look at it because Gordon Kennedy's blowing off the dildo and things as well, and then he gets a sort of slower, deep pumping." So I said, "Right. So we had a rehearsal day. You know, the set was all there, the bed. That's the first time I met John Lee Miller and Angela. That was my co-star in it. And saw the dildos, chose our dildos. choose your weapon. She went, "That big one." I went, "Oh, for fuck's sake." He said, "Come up with something." So I come up with like 2 pages of backstory. Most parts you get, I'll do a backstory on anyway. But this was, look, this guy has been to Peterhead for 20 years. He's an armed robber. He's got used to, he's married, because it was all about that wedding ring. The minutiae of it's great. Yes, he's got a wedding ring on, he's married, but he's not getting it at home the way he got it from his cellmate. So this guy likes a right deep pumping. So he fucking loved all this. He says, "Right, go with it." So he said, "Just give me some dialogue in front, and if you heard, some of it didn't make the thing, but if you heard some of the stuff that came out of my mouth." And that's it's all about that. And then there's one bit I turned up and I go, "He's it fucking tight though. Jailhouse." So I fucking cut, and then everyone's falling about laughing, and Danny Boy, throughout this, Danny Boy's singing "My Heart Skips a Beat" by Ollie fucking Murs. Like, you arrive on set and you go into the offices and there's a picture of Prince and there was a picture of Iggy Pop. And you're like, "Oh, this is fucking cool." And he goes, "I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry." I said, "Go and stop singing." I was fucking, "Danny, go and stop singing fucking Ollie Murs." "I'm sorry, it's the last song I heard before I came out." "My heart skips a beat and I'm fucking... Your heart skips a beat. How do you think I feel?" So all that, and then the bit when you go to then I do the scene, I do the fight scene, and that's got to match a bit at the end and all that as well. You only get wee bits of script, so you don't know what's going on, and you're fucking dying to know, but it's just dead exciting.
Or do you not get the full?
Nah, you only get your bits, and it's all locked and all that. And then the bit where you walk down the corridor, and I walk in, I bing the lift, and the lift actually opens, but the set's great, it's all built. Ding, set opens, I walk in, and there's this woman with the script. When the script editor does that, then she just went,
reading that.
Morning. Going down. The worst Aerosmith video you've ever fucking seen.
It's such a great
It's great,
scene.
innit?
It's a powerful
Yeah.
scene.
It's got a laugh.
It's
Yeah.
right at the top of the film.
Yeah, it's
and
dead early.
and I remember I went to cinema 3 times to see it, and every time I went to see it, it got a huge laugh.
Absolutely.
And
It's
it was
great.
menacing.
Oh, it is.
And
it is.
the thing is, though,
A nude fight's hard to do.
When you said the words, "You're going to die," I
Yeah.
thought you were going to turn up again at some point. I
Yeah,
wanted you
yeah,
to turn
yeah,
up
yeah.
again at some point
Yeah,
in the movie.
Trainspotting 3. Are you listening?
Simon, before I let you go,
Yeah.
Celtic, new season about to kick off.
Yep.
Celtic, defending champions, going for 9 in a row, under Neil Lennon. Brendan Rodgers clearly not there. He's at Leicester. Confident, happy ahead of the new season?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's going to be much of the same this from last year, to be perfectly honest. We've lost a few players and we've gained some guys I'm just not sure about. I've been to 3 games already, 3 of the warm-up games already, and I don't know. It takes a long time to kind of bed into our game up here. So if you look at volleyball and goalie, it takes a bit of time. He's been subbed twice, and you wonder. But I think it's there. I think it's there for us. Rangers will come back stronger every year. I said.
Do you worry about them?
Not yet, but I will next year. I think year after. Once they get back on equilibrium, I think it will take Gerrard 2 years to bed in. I think he'll make a proper go of it this year. You know, the cup competitions, trebles and things are now much harder. I don't think that's going to happen again. Because you need an unbeaten, settled team.
So you expect to win the
I
league
expect
again?
to win the league, and I think the focus will still be on the league. But for me, it's Europe. Europe's always the big disappointment, you know, and that's part of me dies when they go out of Europe, you know. So a decent European run is what I'd be really looking for this year. Concentrate on the league, win that, get to the 10 in a row thing, and that's really is, you know, history making. But it's all to play for. But I think Rangers will come back.
Grado's scowling.
I know he is. I can feel him scowling.
No.
There's steam coming out of his ear. His wounds are all opening down his leg. It's like stigmata in here.
Listen, there's the league's not started yet. We'll soon find out fairly quickly what's going to happen. After
And they've
a couple
both had
games.
good pre-seasons. You know?
What I want to ask is, I take it you're delighted to see Lee Griffiths back playing in the
Oh,
team.
he's one of my favourite players. His brother plays with us sometimes.
So he does. He's a goalie, isn't
Aaron,
he?
yeah,
Aye, he's a goalie.
He can belt the ball as well.
Aye.
But, so I'd love seeing him back.
So Celtic are winning the league.
Celtic winning the league.
Rangers are on you close.
Rangers will run us close, but I think
Do you
it
think
needs,
the
it
gap
needs
will be
another
closer?
runner as well. I think it will be closer, but I think it's more Rangers more are a threat when it comes to the cup games.
Right, so Celtic top, Rangers
Celtic
second.
top.
Who's third?
I would say Celtic to do a double. So Celtic win maybe the League Cup and the league.
Okay.
Rangers maybe for the cup. I don't know. I hate saying that, but maybe.
Third, who's going to be the best of the rest?
Difficult. I'd like to see Aberdeen up there again. I'd like to see them pushing, but I think it'd be surprising. It depends on Kilmarnock and things as well. If they can get around.
I've got a
going
funny
again.
feeling for Hibs this year.
Hibs could be really
I think
good.
I
Hibs will be
said Hibs
fourth.
as well.
Hibs,
I've
Hibs
said
could be
Hibs
really
as well.
good. Yeah. So if you guys say Hibs, I'll go for
I mean,
Aberdeen.
I think Aberdeen will ultimately finish third, but I think Hibs will give them a right good run for the money.
Absolutely, Hibs. I mean, Hibs are a great sort of setup as well, and I think Lennon left them in good condition as
That's
well.
right, aye.
So there's a good setup there for somebody to with the right players coming in and the team settling as
Yeah.
well. They will do something.
And who will get relegated?
If it's not Rangers,
I knew he was going to say that. Do you know I knew he was going to say that?
I don't know. I'll have to see the first few games. I'm not going to say anyone on relegation just now as well because you don't want that fucking hanging over you.
No.
But,
Simon Weir, it has been
pleasure.
an absolute pleasure. Thanks for coming in, mate.
Thank you very much, man.
All the best.
Lovely.
Stay there.